to Vlogmas 2019, and yeah, I didn't want to do this one. Not that I wanted to do it, but there's some certain events, and I'm going to talk in a second, that I thought it was going to be better not to do Vlogmas and have that stress. But then after a lot of consideration, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to it's going to help me get my mind out of what's coming and enjoy a little bit of the festivities before my big surgery. Anyway, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you don't know what's going on. I'm gonna put you up to date, and I want you guys to you know, keep it positive. One of the things that I have encountered since I said what I have is that people start to treat you differently, and you know, and I was just always like I'm still the same. Anyway, so in October I had it was breast cancer awareness month, and I always check my breast on the first of every month. So this time I checked myself in October, and I found a little lump. I stayed kind of like quiet and I didn't tell anybody. I thought that it was just a cyst because I was getting my period. So my period came in and went, and I checked again, and it was there. So I told my friend Laura, and I was just like, you know, I don't have a gynecologist, what should I do? And she told me, just go to the ER and they will tell you what to do, and they will, you know, get you everything you need. On October 31st, the same day that she told me this, I had my dermatology appointment, and I asked the dermatologist what I should do, and she said, oh, don't go to the ER. I have a friend, she's a gynecologist. I have a couple. I'm gonna give you their names, and you can call and get yourself checked. And that's exactly what I did. I called the first one. They had an opening for the next day, November 1st, and I took it really early in the morning. By this, I didn't sleep that night. I was just like really stressed out because, you know, I was just like, well, this has not been there, so I'm worried. So I went with my husband, and I told my husband, whenever I was going to get checked by the doctor, the doctor got called for a birth. She was on call, so she had to leave, and I was just like, oh my god, like, hello, you know, I just lost it. But I let the nurse, the midwife nurse, just check me out, and she told me, and I quote, she told me, I have detected cancer before, and this is not cancer, this is just a cyst. But because you are 43 and you haven't had your mammogram, I'm gonna give you an order so you can get your mammogram, and then just do a sonogram just in case, just to double check the area, but no rush. You know, to this day, I don't feel like I don't feel mad, because it was not, you know, she was trying to ease my worry, and to be honest, you know, we make mistakes, and thank God I follow my gut, and I went that same day and I did an appointment for my mammogram a week later. So I went a week later, and we did my mammogram, and that was awful. But my breast tissue is very dense, so they couldn't see anything. It was very hard to see even the cyst. We did the sonogram, and the radiologist told me that she was 95%, it was just a cyst, but there was like a weird dense area around the cyst, and she wanted to get it checked out, but she was 95%, it was nothing. And I asked for the first appointment available to get my boob checked out, and I'm not gonna kid you. This biopsy was 10 days later. It was November 18, sorry. And I was like seriously shitting my pants. I was just so nervous, but I was just like, you know, the two people already told me that was nothing, but something inside me was just like, this is not okay. So I went and they called me 2 days later, and they told me that the biopsy came back positive and I have breast cancer. I'm not gonna kid you, it was the hardest thing I have ever heard to this day, and I have heard shit in my life. And you know, right away I went into the phase of why me. I have, you know, exercise regularly. I don't put anything chemical in my body. I eat organic. I make everything from scratch. Like, why are you punishing me this way? Like, why do I deserve this? And you know, I'm not gonna kid you, and no, I had that, and I felt that way, and it was really hard that day, to be honest. So I just had to pretty much center myself and, you know, understand that it is what it is, you know, like I need to deal with this even though I don't want to. And I told my friend Laura, I was just like, I don't want to be a cancer patient. She told me, and I think this was the thing that turned everything around. She told me, neither the millions of people who has cancer. And that for me was like, right, like, yeah, like none of us have asked for this. Nobody wants to be a cancer patient, but I have to work with what I have. So this is why I am doing Vlogmas this year, because even though it's kind of dark, and it's been dark for like the first 5 minutes of this video, 6 minutes, I'm going to live and enjoy the Christmas, even though I'm going through a lot. Surgery is tentative for the 19th. I want both of my breasts out, and yeah, we are waiting for my genetic testing to come back and tell us what's going on. If it comes back, then I will definitely have the double mastectomy. I think either way, because so I have not say. So my cancer is stage 1, is 1 centimeter big. It's a triple negative. So it means that it's not being fed by estrogen or progesterone or nothing. So I have to go through chemotherapy. I'm gonna lose my hair, I'm gonna lose my lashes, I'm gonna lose my eyebrows. I don't feel like my boobs is a big loss, because I never had a lot. I always was like AA or A. So for me, losing my B cup that I have now is not the, you know, like what I believe is feminine for me. I believe my hair is more like that. So, but I have ordered 5 wigs so far. They will come in the mail soon, so we will see them. And I need to brave this, I like it or not. So that's why we're doing this vlog. Anyway, so today we are going with the tradition of last year. December 1st we went to Leavenworth last year, and this year we're going as well. So excited. It's supposed to be snowing, so my mom is going to freak out. My mom is here. She jumped on a plane to come and be with me, and yeah, it's gonna be great. So let's go to Leavenworth. Say hi.
Hi, 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 hi.
Say hi, Carlos. Francisco left. Okay, it's 11 a.m. We are by Linwood, and we are in the car. We have Mimi here, Carlos is right there, my mom, oops, sorry I did it, and Francisco. And we are on our way to Leavenworth. We have 2 hours to go, and we're taking the snowy route. So I'm gonna show you guys.
Please jingle with me, baby. I wanna get to know you better. Please jingle with me, darling.
The Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How would you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind. Go get snowed in somewhere. You and me. I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone. Is it wrong for me to want you for my own? This Christmas, let the others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in.
Okay, it's so cold. I got a cheese sandwich and she got